So season 1 of Mortal Kombat 1 is now over, and we are in season 2. With that has come a lot of new content, a lot of new things to do in the game, a lot of new cosmetics, and I just want to talk about a few of them because I think it really breathes new life into a game, especially because the seasons aren't super long. You don't have like 3-month seasons, they're like a month at best, and so basically every 30 days you get like completely new seasonal skins, a completely new invasions mode. Just want to talk about a few things in this season, with season 2, the main one being Omni-Man. So it looks like every season or two will probably get a new character and or cameo, and this one just happened to be Omni-Man, and his combos are some of the coolest that I've seen in the game. In my opinion, he more than surpasses expectations. He was by far the most looked forward to character coming down the pipeline for Combat Pack 1. His inputs are very easy and he has really good damage, so it looks like he'll be a pretty strong character. They didn't water him down and he's not too overpowered. I like his skins too. He has a red and a black skin, which it looks great. I think that's his best skin. And red and black seems to be, well, first of all, red and black is my favorite color combination, but it also seems to be a thing for season 2. Which brings me to my next point, which is season 2 is focusing on Nitara and her vampire theme. So all of the characters have this black and red vampire-like theme, and these are some of my favorite skins in the entire Mortal Kombat franchise. They all kind of have like this very pale, dead-looking skin with blood all over them because vampires, and especially for certain characters. Of course, Nitara herself, Ashura's looks really nice, and Shao Kahn has one as well. General Shao in this game, well, for this particular skin, this is my favorite that he's ever had, and so I'm looking forward to unlocking even more of them in Invasions and also the seasonal store. Speaking of Invasions, it is of course the fastest way to unlock skins and gear, and it's added a ton of content for this month. I think it has like one new mesa, but even the other ones aren't the same. They're also kind of changed up. I was about to say changed up a bit, but changed up a lot actually. It's much harder than it was in season 1, especially the survive modes, the ones where you have to jump over like projectiles and under things and stuff like that. They made those much more difficult. If you get hit like twice, you die and have to start over. But I like that. I felt like I progressed very easily through season 1 the first time, but I like Invasions mode. I know it gets a lot of flack from some people, but I think it's the best way to unlock new gear and skins, and it's also a good way to test out new cameos. So even if you don't use a new base character to play through Invasions mode, I highly suggest trying out a new cameo with it, because it's also a very quick way to rank them up, and test out new cameos and see what you like, because a cameo, as anyone who has played the game will know, can completely change up a base character's combos and also damage. Sometimes a different cameo will give you a higher damage output, so I highly recommend. Also, this time around we have the premium skins in the seasonal store. So Sub-Zero and Li Mei have, I guess you call them, their vintage skins. It's kind of like when Call of Duty brings back old maps, Mortal Kombat brings back old skins. So I think Sub-Zero has his skin from Deadly Alliance, and Li Mei's skin is from Deception. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. And I mean, they translate very well. I think they look better than they did back then, like much better, with a modern day kind of polish and aesthetic. I think really cool. I think for this season, I'm really gonna try to grind Combat League. I really want to get those skins that you can only get for ranking up in Combat League. I don't know. I just like the aesthetic of this season. Well, I like the first one, but even more so this one. I like the kind of Halloween horror vibe a lot of the skins give this season. So definitely going to try to unlock as much as I can, get even better at the game. So General Shao is my main character that I play now. In season 1 it was Ashura. I didn't drop Ashura, I still use her a lot, but General Shao's damage output is just so good. He's actually one of the only characters in the game that can do a 50% combo without a cameo. Or it's about 45, I think. If you use a cameo, he can easily get like 50%. And so his damage output just makes playing the game so fun. I can always tell because you have voice chat in Mortal Kombat 1. People get very shook when you hit them with a 50% combo. They start playing differently. They start being way more cautious, which I think makes it easier to open them up for another combo. So yeah, but I'm also looking forward to trying some characters that I didn't get a chance to try. Of course I'm going to play Omni-Man. His combos are just way too cool, way too slick to not try. And he just has so much screen presence. His movement looks extremely powerful, and I think that's one of the ways that Netherrealm Studios really nailed the character. He's supposed to be overpowered and just OP. No one can deal with him. But in terms of gameplay, I feel like he's very balanced. He has really good damage output, but he's not Johnny Cage. He's not a ridiculous character who needs to be nerfed. I would actually say Johnny is probably the only character in the game at this point who I think should just outright be nerfed. I think Netherrealm Studios really listened to the player base and the game. I think the game launched pretty balanced for the most part, outside of course, Cyrax, who was a menace to deal with online, and a few other characters. But it was really only like a handful, like 4. And since the patch, I think those issues have pretty much been dealt with. And so I think the game is in a very good place right now. I'm looking forward to more content, more of what's to come. And of course, the next guest character coming out in maybe like another month or so is Quan Chi. He is my favorite Mortal Kombat character, even more than Shao Kahn, which I guess those two would be my favorite. So when he comes out, I'm definitely going to be lapping him, learning all of his combos, but I'm going to try to get right with Omni-Man first, see what I can do there, try to rank up, beat some people online, and yeah. Oh, also King of the Hill is super funny. If you have not tried a King of the Hill public lobby, I highly recommend it. People talk about some crazy stuff in there. They're not always just talking trash. I mean, I hopped in one lobby and people were having a conversation about politics while they're playing Mortal Kombat. That was kind of funny. Yeah, overall, the game is still my game of the year for this year. It's my favorite game that I'm playing right now. I'm even struggling to pull myself away from Mortal Kombat to play Spider-Man 2. And Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so that's how much I love MK right now. And yeah, looking forward to other things that are coming up for the game. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want me to try or be aware of, leave it in the comment section, and I look forward to the next video.
Sin weakens your soul.
Final round.